Good morning, students. In this video, we will be discussing about resources. Which types of resources? Land, soil, water, natural vegetation, and wildlife resources. First, understand the meaning of resources. Resources are the things that fulfills our requirement. Okay. Take an example. Water is a resource when you feel thirsty. Okay, that time other beverages cannot be the resources. So what it means that options cannot be the resources. The thing that can fulfill your requirement, that particular thing is a resource. Other things, other options are not the resources. When you are thirsty, only water can fulfill your need. In the same way, soil, water, land, natural vegetation, wildlife, these all are our resources. Okay. In the terms regarding to your lesson, let us discuss about these resources. Land is among the most important natural resources. You all can understand we are living on this land. So the most important thing is our land. Okay. Whatever the food production is there, or whatever the industries are there, manufacturing works are there, all type of work we are doing on this land. So land is the main source, main resource for us. Okay, so if it is so important, our its uses should be in such a way that we must upgrade it. ओके, इतने तरीके से इस रिसोर्स को यूज़ करना चाहिए, इतने अच्छे तरीके से कि जो इतना वैल्यूएबल रिसोर्स है, इतना इम्पॉर्टेंट रिसोर्स है हमारे लिए, उसका जो यूज़ है वो मतलब लैंड कहीं भी वेस्ट नहीं होनी चाहिए. या हम ये कहें जो टाइप्स ऑफ लैंड हैं उसका क्या होना चाहिए, इस अकॉर्डिंग यूज़ होना चाहिए कि बेस्ट हो सके. Okay, now see what it is saying, that it is an uneven distribution of population in different part of the world in main due to the characteristics land and climate. See what it is saying, the population. You must know that population, we have larger population in the plain areas. Why? Because in the plain areas the availability of soil is fertile, and that soil help us in the production. Okay, in the food production, definitely if the population will increase, the main aim that the production of food grains must be accordingly. If it is not according to that, then what will happen? The population, they will fall ill and they will die due to hunger. So this is very important, that where the population distribution is uneven, land and climate, some people can't live in the extreme climate. And what is the meaning of extreme climate? Too hot or too cold climate. बहुत ज़्यादा सर्दी हो या बहुत ज़्यादा गर्मी हो. ठीक है, हमको पता है जो पोलर रीजन्स हैं वहाँ पर बहुत ज़्यादा सर्दी होती है, जो इक्वेटर रीजन है वहाँ पे बहुत ज़्यादा गर्मी होती है. तो दैट इज़ नोन एज एक्सट्रीम क्लाइमेट. ओके, पीपल आर नॉट यूज टू ऑफ दीज क्लाइमेट, so they find it difficult in living in those climate. So it depends upon the climate also where the population is living. Yes, the rough topography. Yes, topography means mountains, hilly areas, plain areas. Okay, how the type of land is that is topography. Steep slopes, definitely steep slopes, mountain है, ये steep slope है, एकदम से ढलान. ठीक है, एक इस टाइप का हिली एरियाज हो या माउंटेन हो जो इसके अंदर क्या है, स्लोप ज़्यादा स्टीप नहीं होगी. ऑफ द माउंटेन्स, लो लाइंग एरियाज. Yes, see, if people, as the people can't live in the hilly areas, it is difficult for them to live in the low lying areas. What is the low lying areas? जो बहुत ज़्यादा नीचे होगा, नीचे होगा तो उसमें क्या होगा, they will face the problems of flood mainly. Yes, and they have the problems in transport work also. ट्रांसपोर्ट में भी दिक्कत आता है, सामान को ऊपर लेके जाना, लेके आना, उनके खुद को भी बार बार ऊपर जाना, तो क्या होता है, और फ्लड जैसे ही पानी आती है, यू ऑल नो, पानी हमेशा कहाँ जाता है, जहाँ पर नीचे की तरफ जाता है पानी, जहाँ ढलकान होता है. तो व्हाट विल हैपन, द वाटर विल मूव in that areas where they have low lying areas, so it is very difficult for the population to live in that area. Yes, logging means having water. Desert areas, yes, we don't have vegetation, too hot, yes, no rainfall, that is desert area. Thick forest, if it is thick forest, then also we have the problems, because animals live there. Yes, they have the problems of sunlight also. Many problems are there also. They also, people living in that area, they also face these problems. Yes, so plains and the rivers, valleys often suitable land for agriculture. Just now I told you, for the population, growth of population, agriculture is very important. So it is very important to know what type of land, on what type of soil is required for that agriculture. Hence, if these areas, these valleys, in these plain areas where the river is there, the soil, availability of soil is very fertile, and if it is very fertile, then what you see, that agriculture can be done very properly and the production is very high. Okay, now see, we have to know about the land uses. You all know that on this land we use it for living, for construction, means building up areas, for manufacturing industries, for agriculture. Yes, so the land, definitely we are not going to do anything in the air. We are using this land only for every work. So we are using for agriculture, forestry, mining, building houses, road and everything, and that is only known as land use. Okay, then the use of land is determines means to fix the boundary, to know the limitations. We have physical factors, topography, just now I told you, in the mountain areas, hilly areas, land areas, what type of soil is this, climate, availability of mineral resources and availability of water. Definitely you are living, just now only I told you that where you will live, where the plains and rivers, valleys are there, means rivers. Do you know valley? These are the two mountains and the area between the two mountains, that is known as valley, when the river flows from here. Okay, so we are using the land depending upon these factors. These are the factors by which we know that how the land will be used. Human factors such as population and technology are also important determinants of land use pattern. Now see, technology. Understand this word technology. You all know about barren land, wasteland. Yes, wasteland, you know, the land that is not used for agriculture. Okay, but understand this term technology. Nowadays technology is so high that we are able to make this wasteland or the barren land or the fallow land. I will tell you the meaning of fallow land also. The fallow land, to make it usable. Technology is so high that we are able to use this wasteland. How? By using chemical fertilizers. Yes, by using different types of machines. Yes, so we by using HYV seeds, different types of things are there, and we have made this land also usable. Okay, Now see, let me tell you first let us discuss this diagram. Very important diagram. Now see, it's a first diagram, second diagram, third diagram, fourth diagram. In the first diagram, what you can see, larger area, we are it looks like a village area. Yes, earlier the 71% of our population mostly resides in the villages area. Now the urbanization is done, so that area has been decreased. But in this picture you can see that this is the area of a village, where the most of the land we can see used for the agriculture. Yes, that this land is used for plowing also, and we can see there is no building, environment is also cool. Yes, but in the second picture what you can see, agriculture land is there, but many buildings. Earlier there were huts, but now you can see buildings are there. In the third picture you can clearly see it's a picture of an urbanized city. Yes, totally urbanized. Though area is there for agriculture, but what we can see, the area that was left, okay, but at that places many buildings have been built up. And in the fourth picture what you can see, big malls, multi stories building, everything you can see, it's a clearly picture of a metropolitan city. Yes, so what you can see, what the diagram shows, changes in land use over time. कैसे समय बदलता गया और लैंड का जो यूज़ जो था वो कैसे बदलता गया. पहले उस लैंड को, कुछ लैंड को छोड़ भी दिया. देखो मैंने आई टोल्ड यू द वर्ड फैलो लैंड. ठीक है, फैलो लैंड इट्स अ टाइप ऑफ लैंड दैट इज लेफ्ट फॉर अ ईयर और अप टू 5 ईयर. वो लैंड जिसको आपने 1 ईयर के लिए या 1 to 5 ईयर के लिए छोड़ा हुआ है, उस लैंड को हम बोलते हैं फैलो लैंड. ठीक है, तो फैलो लैंड क्या है, इस एरिया में आप देखते हो फैलो लैंड आप क्यों छोड़ोगे उस लैंड को, क्योंकि जो उस लैंड ने फर्टिलिटी को जो खोया है उसको रीगेन करने के लिए. ओके, सो दैट earlier you have also studied about the shifting cultivation. Yes, in a particular area they used to cut the trees, burn it, mix it with the soil, that ash is mixed with the soil, and then they use it for the cultivation. After 3 to 4 years, if they find that the land has lost its fertility, they move to another place. That was known as shifting cultivation. Why? Then when they leave this land, इन्होंने जो पेड़ थे ना उनको जड़ से नहीं हटाया हुआ होता है. ओके, दे डिड नॉट रिमूव इट फ्रॉम द रूट से नहीं हटाया, ऊपर से काटा हुआ होता है, जला, और उन पेड़ों को जला दिया जाता है. तो धीरे धीरे 3-4 साल बाद क्या होता है, अगेन दोज प्लांट्स ग्रो अप. ठीक है, और धीरे धीरे क्या होगा, इस लैंड की भी क्या होगी, फर्टिलिटी इंक्रीज हो जाती है. क्लियर, दैट इज नोन एज फैलो लैंड. 1 साल के लिए छोड़ोगे, उसी साल के लिए, तो दैट इज करंट फैलो लैंड. क्लियर. So earlier that the land was used, left for the fallow lands also and used for the different purpose also. But if you construct a building, it becomes barren. That is not used for the agriculture purpose. Okay. Now we have about the land also. What we have, common property resources. See what happens if you take an area of a community, it means many people are there. It does not belong to an individual. किसी एक पर्टिकुलर व्यक्ति की नहीं होती है, इंडिविजुअल की नहीं होती है. इट्स बिलोंग टू द कम्युनिटी. वॉट एवर द रिसोर्सेज, इफ़ यू आर यूजिंग इट फॉर द एग्रीकल्चर, ओके, अब इसमें रिसोर्सेज चाहिए. एग्रीकल्चर के लिए आपको बहुत सारे टूल्स चाहिए, आपको ट्रैक्टर चाहिए, आपको मैन्योर चाहिए, फर्टिलाइज़र चाहिए, सीड्स चाहिए. यू नीड मेनी थिंग्स फॉर द एग्रीकल्चर. अब हु विल बियर दोज एक्सपेंसेस, जिनकी ये प्रॉपर्टी है, कॉमन, नॉट फॉर द पर्टिकुलर. जिन लोगों ने मिल करके इस लैंड पे काम करता है, अगर उनके घर से कुछ है तो दे ब्रिंग इट फ्रॉम देयर होम. इफ़ दे हैव द मनी, दे स्पेंड द मनी. Okay, and then what happens afterward, whatever the profit is there, whatever the profit is there, it is owned or it is distributed by all the members of those group. that is known as common property resource. रिसोर्स तो है लेकिन वो कॉमन कई लोगों के बीच में है, किसी एक की नहीं है, सब लोग मिलके उसे यूज़ करते हैं और जो उसका प्रॉफिट आता है वो सब में ही डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होता है. सो इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो वी विल बी डिस्कसिंग अबाउट कंजर्वेशन ऑफ लैंड. अगर ये रिसोर्स इतना इम्पॉर्टेंट है, ठीक है, तो इसको कैसे बचा के रखना चाहिए, इसको कैसे कंजर्व करना चाहिए, इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो वी विल बी डिस्कसिंग अबाउट इट.